Hello, Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We sent Crimson and a few others to the Cove last time. Things got a bit stressful, but came out of that alright. Though now they're all in the hospital for one reason or another. Whether it be to get a quirk removed or because they all got diseases. And for clarification on that, Crimson got a quirk we're getting rid of, and Papon, Ormond, and Fitzherbert got some diseases that we did not want. So, away they went to the Cove. Now we're going to head back to the ruins for a veteran mission. And looks like we'll be picking up a calming crystal. Minus 15% stress, minus 1 speed. That's not a bad trade-off. And then we also have a deed. Well, 4 deeds, rather. We can get the calming crystal and some deeds and some coin. Not a bad mission to go on, all things considered. We could still use some more coin, though, so... Actually, Pashal is an unholy hater and an unholy slayer. We could actually use some of our coin here to get Pashal some better, or at least different skills, and send them on that mission with some decent efficacy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Pashal's always been more the support type. But these things change. So change they shall. Let's see. Now we don't have much in terms of coin to do all this, so let's make sure we have all trinkets unequipped and sorted by rarity, and see if there's anything we want to sell off here. Don't really need 2 archer's rings, I don't think, especially when we've got 2 steady bracers. They do take away different things. The ring takes away speed, the bracer takes away dodge. We don't need 2 paralyzer's crests. And by extension, we also don't really need 2 swordsman's crests. We can do without it. We only have the 1 musketeer, so we don't need 2 sturdy boots. Sort these back out, and then we've got a bit more money to work with. Get down is decent and all, but not really what we're after. Okay, so let's see then. Invigorating vapors could be good to bring us. We're going to be taking fortifying vapors and flash powder and festering vapors. Get down is good if we want to move to the back. Nervous Stab doesn't do much damage on its own. We don't really need it, though. Let's go ahead and upgrade Festering Vapors, Fortifying Vapors up to the max, at least the highest point we can get them to now. And let's also go ahead and just up the Invigorating Vapors too. Plus 7 dodge is nice. And then we'll just swap out Get Down for Festering Vapors. Swap Protect Me for Flash Powder. That ought to be enough. So, make sure we've selected the right mission and put Pashal in 4th position here. Alright, now. Alpha is a ruins adventurer, though Alpha's also very stressed out right now. Hopefully, in weeks to come, simply by being in town, he'll calm down a bit. Or at least, him being calmed down can wait for another quest. Right now, We need some people who are good in the ruins. So then, let's take some of those people. Buri's an unholy hater, but Lead isn't really going to do much against the undead. So there are some human enemies that might show up there, so bringing Uri isn't necessarily the worst idea. Keep that in mind. Being a ruins tactician with Malbank is a thing, I suppose. Solaires, we could bring them. So Villa being a crusader and a ruins adventurer is too good of a thing to pass up. So we're going to bring Villa with us. It's just a good thing to have going on for us. We can bring Doai. That would give us Rallying Flare, Battlefield Bandage, Blind Fire, Sniper Shot, potentially give us Bola. We have Blind Fire, so I don't really think we need that. We only ever use Blind Fire if we can't hit the enemy in front. So yeah, then we'll bring Doai with us. So then do we have Doai in the 3rd or 4th position? It really doesn't matter. So then we've got 2 people who can potentially heal. That's good. 3, technically, with Villa. Everyone's got a little bit of a heal here that they can use. And then we could bring Bone Lady with us as well. Shabam's also a ruins adventurer. Put them in the 3rd position though. We don't really have much of anything we can do about that. 2nd position at the moment. I mean, we could put Varal, but I don't think it's the best idea. Could bring Uri. Yeah, we definitely could bring Uri, but I don't think we really want to do that. What about Vinoy? The automatonophobia isn't great. Holliker? Maybe. Yeah, we could. We could bring Holliker for some more blights. Well, let's think here. We could bring Whereabout and swap out Plague Grenade, or rather Noxious Blast, or Incision. That puts them more ideally in the 3rd position. So let's not do that. We could bring Reviers. They're a bit stressed, but that's not too big an issue at the moment. No, actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring Reviers. We're gonna swap Reviers and Villa. Got this team set up. Let's get them some trinkets. Now, the main thing here is that we want. I feel like using the focus ring is a very good thing, but we have to be careful with that because it drops the dodge by so much. So as of right now, let's see. We don't have anything on Reviers for the ruins or the undead. Do we have anyone who does? Well, I guess we do have Uri. You know what? We don't use Uri very much. We need someone who can do some bleeds for us. We'll take Uri. We have Mr. Villa, Uri, Doai, and Pashal. That should do the trick. And that is actually the team we're going to go for. So, Now we'll worry about trinkets. Now that we've got the team properly set up. So, let's start with the shawl, because that one's easy. We give the shawl what we give antiquarians as a standard. We give them the bag of marbles and the fleet florin. Then they can give us +7 dodge. They'll go pretty quick. They can bypass stealth and drop stealth. They can up resistances to bleeds and blights and do a minor heal. They can add blights themselves and lower blight resistances. They can lower enemies' accuracy. They're very much buff based, but they have a little bit of damage they can do as well. So they have less stress, more damage, more accuracy, and more crit chance against unholy enemies. So that will definitely be good. They deal less damage in the first round, but the first round they're probably just going to do Invigorating Vapors anyway to give everyone the dodge buff, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. So, Doi. Let's see what we can give you. Medic's Greaves are a must. We want that first aid or battlefield bandage. Yeah, battlefield bandage. We want that battlefield bandage to heal us for as much as possible. Ruins Tactician gives us more damage. Lurker, more damage if the torch is low. Healer's Gift, more healing skills while camping. This is a shorter mission though. Backtracker, no stress penalty when walking backwards. Kind of inconsequential, but not really a big deal. And then Evasive, +5 dodge. That's great. So, now what else do we give you? We could give you Chirurgeon's Charm and up your healing skills by another 15%, which would put them up to 48% with no downside. And that's not exactly a bad idea. But I think the Steady Bracer is a better bet. Up the accuracy on range skills by 10, cost 2 dodge, so we still have +3 dodge from what we would normally have. Now, Uri, the Highwayman. Let's see what we have that we can give. We have the Duelist Advance to set up Riposte, Open Vein for any melee that needs to be done, and for possible bleeds, Pistol Shot, and we have Point Blank Shot if we get to the front. Duelist Advance can get us to the front, whereas Point Blank Shot can deal a decent amount of damage and push the enemy and us back one. And that will be helpful there. So then we could up ranged accuracy. We could give them an Archer's Ring, lower their speed a bit, or a Steady Bracer and lower their dodge a bit. But I don't think we really want to lower the dodge on Uri. Instead, of that, let's go ahead and give you the Archer's Ring just to up the range skills a little bit. And then we'll also give you... let's give you the Book of... no, not the Book of Intuition. Your speed's already low enough at 4. We'll give you the Warrior's Cap for more accuracy on the melee skills. Now Villa. Being a Ruins Adventurer, we can give them one of these heads. And Barristan's head is usually the one we're going to go with in that scenario. It's a good choice as well. Basically just a free 25% protection, which when added on the 25% protection from Bulwark of Faith gives us a total of 50. Meaning that Mr. Villa can take a lot of punishment. Just pulled them from the roster. Great. Okay. Put you back on it. There you go. Now we could give them Commander's Orders as well. For better healing skills and better stress healing received. Lower the damage by 10%. Moving them from 8 to 16 weapon base to 8 to 15 weapon base. Since they are a Crusader, Villa will already deal more damage to unholy enemies with Smite. So that's not going to be too much of an issue, I don't think. The Inspiring Cry, being able to heal for more, is good though. It also ups the torch and lowers stress, so we have a potential stress heal here. Actually, if that is the case, then let's get a little dangerous here. Instead of giving the commanders orders, we'll give them the Ancestor Scroll. It gives us an extra 25% healing and 25% stress healing at the cost of only 10 extra stress. We don't have anything that ups our stress right now. We don't have anything else that can offer us some protection, unfortunately. So then, that's going to be a problem. I would like to add more protection here, but can't really do that, so we're just going to go with this. The extra 10% stress is manageable, because we can now heal more stress with Inspiring Cry. So, let's go ahead and provision. We don't have much, so we'll do what we can. Just take a stack and a third of food, 3 shovels, 3 bandages, 3 antivenoms, 2 medicinal herbs, 2 keys, 2 holy waters, take 3 laudanum. And we have enough. Well, we'll take 2 laudanums. Yeah, we only need 1 stack of torches, with Dewey having Rallying Flare, Mr. Villa having Bulwark of Faith and Inspiring Cry. We don't need that many torches. Yeah, we're good with. No, we'll take 2 laudanum. And we can go ahead and embark. Ruins. Once holy idols and shrines have been corrupted to favor pagan gods. Holy water can help restore them to their rightful condition.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright. 100% of room battles. Get a nice scout to begin with. Points out 3 of them. So let's go for this one, since it's out of the way. Bookshelf. Not really much we can do here. Let's have Dewey interact with it. Dull and uninteresting. Alright, that's fine. Now we have Bashal. So Bashal has to interact with Curios here. So we can get
A
entities.
handsome reward for a task well performed.
First battle in the hallways, and we get the surprise. We have 2 Bone Nobles, a Bone Conscript, and a Bone Veteran who's stealth. Let's go ahead and take the stealth off of that guy right off the bat. Though it does occur to me that Mr. Villa ignores stealth, which is why I just opened that to check. So let's go ahead and actually use Rallying Flare here, just to up light. Some of them dodge, but that's fine. We don't need them to avoid the flare. So, this Bone Conscript is already near the dead. We've got the Repulsed set up with Uri. Almost forgot his name for a second there. Came to me right as I clicked it. And we can go with the Smite on this Veteran. Do some decent damage. Tempting Goblet, good dodge. Another Tempting Goblet, no dodge, but we do get the attack back with a Repulse Feather. Bomb of the Night, ow. Debuff, dodge, Graveyard Slash, ow. It's fine though. Let's go with the Invigorating Vapors here, up everyone's dodge a little bit. That counters that debuff. Dodge and the counter attack with the Repulsed takes them down. Right. Graveyard Slash. Good dodge. Now let's go ahead and use a point blank shot here.
Annihilated.
Takes them down and pushes them back. Pushes Uri back as well. Let's go with the Battlefield Bandage on Uri.
Attack!
Time to
Heals,
perform
up.
beyond one's limits.
And then we can go for an inspiring cry.
A momentary abatement.
Just knock the stress down just a bit. Let's be done with this rabble. Fair enough. Tempting Goblet. Pulse, it's a lot. Let's go for the Festering Vapors here. There's a decent amount of damage there, too. And the Blight will take care of them if nothing else does. But just to be certain, let's go for the Sniper Shot.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Go
hope
for
blossoms.
No, not a pistol shot. Go for the Bane. Yep. And then Graveyard Slash. Good dodge. And we'll go for the Smite.
Obliterated.
Down they go. Take what we got here.
This expedition at least promises success.
In we go. Got debuffs on us already. Most of them are gone in one round, though. So, let's get this started then. We want to get rid of some of these as quickly as possible. So, let's go ahead and do just that. Festering Vapors on this Bone Noble. Some damage over time going there. And we'll go for a Sniper Shot on the Noble as well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Down they go. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So let's go for a Smite on this Conscript then.
Decimated.
Takes them down. Then we'll go for a Duelist Advance on this Cultist Gladiator. Stressful Invitation. Repulsed, which hits them for a decent amount. And then a random Gods. Ow. Get the bleed. Not great. Oh well. Fine. Let's go with the Bolstering Vapors, or Invigorating Vapors. There we go. Stressful Invitation, no damage. You get stress. Hit back. Let's go for the Rallying Flare here. Up the light, stress, clear marks. Let's go for a Bandage here. And then we will go for the Inspiring Cry. The light even further, drop the stress. A lot of stress to be had there. And then we'll actually go for a point blank shot here.
Continue the onslaught.
And that takes them down.
Destroy them all.
Now, let's go for Festering Vapors here. And down they go.
Gently. This is how a life
Take everything
is
we can
taken.
from there. Nothing else left there, so let's head back to where we started. And then we can head the other way. We'll light up a bit. Go. And right, on we go. In this sack,
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the
Coin.
brave and the foolhardy alike.
drop the coin for now. Take out that obstacle there. Hunger, that's fine. Be prepared for that. Here we go. No scout. Torch. Let's head this way first. Another
Even the
rubble.
cold stone seems
We
bent
can
on
take care of that.
preventing passage.
Decorative urn. We can use holy water here. And what's there? We have 2 rubies. We're going to take that instead of the 2 jades. We're going to take the 2 jades instead of the 2 citrines. There we go. And then we'll see what's in here. Cheerio. We get the surprise, and I'm glad we do as well, because that's a pretty powerful team of enemies right there. Cultist Gladiator, Cultist Enchantress, and 2 Gargoyles. That's not exactly my favorite arrangement of enemies to be going against, but we'll do what we can. Sniper shot on the Enchantress. Does a decent amount. Festering Vapors didn't hit. It's alright. Pistol shot. That takes him down. Don't have to worry about the stressor now.
Maintain the offensive.
And let's go ahead and use Bulwark of Faith here. Max out the torch.
The way is lit.
I got the protection to
path is
50%.
clear.
Flash the
Require
tail.
only
Good
the
dodge.
strength to follow it.
Flurry of claws. Resistant to move. Didn't do much damage. Ran for the old gods. Again, good dodge. He's doing some good work with those dodges here. Did the Festering Vapors on this gargoyle with a crit. So give them a few turns or a few rounds and they'll be done. Tail, not great there. Flash the tail, also not great there. That one was resisted. Dwyer resisted both the stun and the move on that one. Whereas Villa did not resist the stun. So they have higher stun resist now, which is at 130%. So if they try to stun Villa again, that should be okay. Now let's get some of these guys injured a bit more. Let's get Sniper Shot going over here. And this gargoyle. Run for the old gods. Not great. Ow. A little bit of a bleed. Flow need not be staunched. Let's go with the Duelist Advance here. Decent amount of damage. Got the pulse going. Flurry of claws. Takes them down. Flash of the tail. Good dodge. Oh, they dodged the post as well. Alright. That's okay. Pestering Vapors takes care of that. Ren for the old gods. We got the protection to take care of that. Resist debuff and bleed. Bleed there. Not exactly fond of. Go for the point blank shot. Crit for 27. And that is taken care of. Take what we can from here.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
This can being the operative word there. We have this to deal with now. The Eldritch Altar. We can use Holy Water here. And who do we want to use this? Everyone's got some stuff that I do not like. So then let's see. What do we want to get rid of most? Off Guard would be great, but Cophobe and Love Interest would be the first things to go there. I can tell that much. Demonomania and Tone Deaf. Calm. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with the Y. Demonomania. So we now only have Wieldphobe, Citiomania, Diurnal, and Tone Deaf. Alright. That's fine. More hunger, that's fine. Prepared for that. There's a trap coming up right here. And we have 70, 90, 70, and 60. So Curry's got 90. Wasn't quite enough.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That's fine. Also got one over here. Okay. Uri's track record with this is not very good. We're gonna have to heal up Uri a bit. We got one bit of food left for that. Go ahead and check this bookshelf. Quick reflexes. +2 speed. Not opposed to that. Not at all opposed to that. Alright, and an Iron Maiden here. Let's go ahead and use the medicinal herbs.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Find bandage, some busts, and a minor antique. We're gonna want those busts, so what do we drop for it? Use that torch. We've already got some evasion incenses at home, or at the hamlet, rather. And we can drop that in place of it. Let's go ahead and get in here. We get the surprise again. Bone Noble and Enchantress, or Occultist Enchantress, Occultist Gladiator, and a Bone Bulwark. So what do we want to get rid of first? Probably the Bone Notebook. The best chance to take that down, in theory. Right. Decent damage there. Light doesn't quite have enough to take care of them, but that's okay. And then we can potentially stun this Bulwark. That would be great. And we get it. Very nice, very nice. The Duelist Advance could be good too. Open Vein might be nice. But instead of that, let's go with the Duelist Advance and try to hit this Enchantress. We've got our Riposte up, and we can hit back. Alright, that takes care of them, and the stress that they would have dealt was removed by the crit. Good dodge there. Alright, Uri does not want to get stressed out here, and I'm for it. Alright, so now then, let's go ahead and use Invigorating Vapors to up dodge. Use the point blank shot here. Crit for 27. Haha! Indeed. Haha, indeed. Alright. Let's go for an Inspiring Cry here. The crit for 4. Uri is getting all the fortune right now. Ah, except for there. No, it's the back of my mind. The Axe Blade. Let's go ahead and get them healed up even more.
Soothed. Sedated.
We're just gonna keep buffing Uri right now. Go for the Duelist Advance, take out the Enchantress with another crit.
Quakes.
Damn, I missed your eyes. Ah, it's great. Love it. Alright, let's go for the Flash Powder on this Bone Bulwark. And then we'll go for Battlefield Bandage again. Get you healed up. Axe Blade.
The will to fight falters.
And then Inspiring Cry. And then we'll go for Festering Vapors here this time. Damage over time through the protection. And a point blank shot. Then an Inspiring Cry while we go for them.
As the light gains purchase,
And then let's go
spirits
for
are
Battlefield
lifted
Bandage on Villa.
and purpose is made clear.
And the damage over time takes care of the Bulwark for us. Take what we can.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And that's not the last room battle. You get a scout though. There's one over here, and a hallway battle right before it. First things first though, let's go ahead and use the skeleton key here.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Lots of heirlooms here. We don't need more portraits at the moment. More busts could be useful, but we've got a full stack already. So we're pretty good on that front. So let's go ahead and get going this way. A Bone Spearman and 2 Bone Conscripts. We get another surprise. Let's go with the Invigorating Vapors first this time. Just preemptively.
Inspiration and improvement.
And we'll go with the Smite on one of these conscripts. Takes them down. Go with the Sniper Shot on the Spearman. And let's go with the Duelist Advance on the Spearman as well. Spear Thrust on Villa. Good dodge. On the Knight on Villa. Resist the debuff. That's alright. So then let's go for the Fortifying Vapors on Villa here. While they still get extra healing received. We could go for the point blank shot. We're gonna do it just to clear that body out of the way. Impale. Good full team dodge. And a crit on the riposte. over a blind fire here then. That's enough to take him down.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Believe you me, overconfidence can be dangerous. Let's use the skeleton key here.
Glittering
Rare
gold,
antique.
trinkets and baubles,
Jade.
paid
Have room for the
for in
portraits
blood.
now. Let's take the gold instead. We encountered a lot of gold before this. Might get some after this battle too. So let's go ahead and pop the torch again, and in we go. There might be another room battle beyond this. No surprise this time. Let's go for the festering vapors on the gargoyle. Crit for 2. Light will take care of them after a time. Flurry of claws, resist the move. Run for the old gods. Get the bleed and the debuff. Lash of the tail. Good dodge, do I. So now then, let's heal up Philip. That bleed's gonna take some health from him. Let's make it as little as possible. Stressful incantation. Great. And they marked Doai with that. Let's go ahead and you know what? Yeah, let's stun this gargoyle if we can. Decent damage, and we get the stun. I'm happy with that. Let's go with the coolest advance on this gargoyle. And go for the festering vapors again with another crit. And then the blight takes them out. That one's stunned. Run for the old gods. Crit for 6. Ow. We get the debuff and the bleed. Not great. Temptation. More stress. Our attack back doesn't do too much. But point blank shot does enough. And knocks them back a bit. We can go ahead and use the sniper. Oh no, we're going to use Rallying Flare here. Up the light. Drop some stress potentially. There we go. And clears the marks. Now, we can go ahead and use a bandage here. Get that bleed. Use Bulwark of Faith. Torch even further. Protection up to 50%. There we go. Now, let's go for the Festering Vapors here. Statue's blighted. Damage over time.
The
Take them
slow
out.
death.
Just like that.
Unforeseen.
Run for the old gods.
Unforgiving.
Resisted the debuff and the bleed. Go for Battlefield Bandage here. Stressful incantation. Get back. He's getting pretty stressed here, though. So then we're gonna go ahead and do this advance with the crit for 14. It's a bit of stress, takes them out. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Let's go for the inspiring cry
The
here.
wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Sorry about that, Shenanigamers. Had to take care of something real quick. We're back now. So, this guy's the last one here. We can go ahead and use Invigorating Vapors to dodge. And we can use Point Blank Shot to take care of him. Crit for 27. They're outmatched. Take what we can from this.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We do get the Scout. The last link with this. And there's 2 curios there and a trap. We're actually going to go there since we have Pashal with us. Now, last trap we got to deal with. Disarmed. Not a problem. And because we want as much loot as possible from this,
In, haunting the hearts
drop
of men.
torch to nothing. Take that torch. Take that antique. Could take these crests as well. Keep the food for right now. We will drop the holy water for those crests. And then here, the alchemy table. use medicinal herbs.
Packs laden with loot
And from that,
are often low on supplies.
we'll swap the herbs for the emerald, and we'll swap the shovel for some busts. And then that is everything. So, go ahead, quest complete,
More bones return to rest.
turn to the
Devils
hamlet.
remanded to their abyss.
That should get us a nice sum. There we go. Nice amount of coin from that. Over 20,000 in total. Almost 20,000 alone from collected treasure. Also, a nice amount of crests. Some deeds from the quest reward. And a decent number of busts as well. Mr. Villa got robust instead of precise striker. So they have higher disease resist. I'm okay with that. Hurry got Ruins Tactician. Not upset about that. And Spotted Fever. Minus 50% light resist. Gonna get rid of that. And then Dawai got Weak Grip on Life. Minus 10% death blow resist. That has to go. And then Skilled Gambler instead of Evasive. That's not a great trade at all. Not happy with that one. So Weak Grip on Life and Spotted Fever have to go. But not a bad haul from that.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Town is abuzz, as it often is. So let's go ahead and get these things taken care of. Hurry. Get rid of that Spotted Fever. And Dawai. Get rid of Weak Grip on Life. Alright. Still nowhere near enough crests to upgrade the guild, and not even remotely close to enough deeds to upgrade the blacksmith. So, the Nomad Wagon, we have Calming Crystal. We just got one of these. Rotgut Sensor with Plague Doctor, plus 8 accuracy, minus 5% max HP. That's not a bad trade-off. Another Poisoned Herb, and another Worry Stone. And on the Stagecoach, we have Adventurer, Antiquarian, and Vestal, and then Seeker, Houndmaster, Grey Robber, Arbalest, Plague Doctor, and Bounty Hunter. None of those are really of any interest to us. So we're going to go ahead and unequip trinkets here. Sort by rarity. There we go. A lot of trinkets here. How many trinkets do we even have at this point? Let's see here. Let's just take a look. It's like 72, I think? Yeah, that's like 72 trinkets. Wow. No idea how many we have, not counting doubles. Actually, it's pretty easy to figure out. We have 70, that'd be 72 trinkets in total. And 65 unique trinkets. If I did my math right on that. That's a lot. But, yes. Actually, how many busts did we need again? Or whatever it was we were looking at before. We needed 80 for the Sanguine Vintners, 60 for the Granary. We're actually pretty close to that. And if we wanted to convert some of these other heirlooms, we probably could get there, but really don't want to do that. So, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more content like this, or the other kinds of content that we put out on this channel. We're going to keep that content coming, so don't you worry about that. Hit the notification bell so that you receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes in this roster named after you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!